Oh, sure. Hey guys, my name is LC and I'm from China. I used to work for the esports industry and now I teach esports in the one university in Shanghai, China. Yes. Yeah, it's absolutely great. I mean, there are a lot of like AOV fans here, and because this game is so popular in China, so we actually anticipate it's gonna be that like popular, but it's still like so much greater than we thought it would be. Well, to be honest, I mean, it's my home team, right? I'm always rooting for the home base, but again, like I said, this game is actually originated from China, so I definitely feel like we're supposed to be the best, right? But actually, I think Team Malaysia throw a good game to for all the audience today as well. I think it's definitely I very enjoy the game. Yes, I think it's a great game after all. Yes. Because I used to work for the League of Legends (LPL), so I watch a lot of SofM's game. Yeah, I know you guys call him Sof, right? Yeah. So I think he's a very unique jungler. When he plays in China, when he starts to play in LPL, he actually changed a lot of stuff, like the way how the Chinese player plays as a jungler. He changes a lot, and we learn a lot from him. The Vietnamese esports, like for now, I know that some of the game is very popular in Vietnamese, in Vietnam as well, and also I know from SofM, you know, you guys like SofM and Levi, you guys have a lot of like talented player, especially I think in jungle plays in mobile game is definitely like, I think your jungler they are all amazing, very aggressive play style, like to fight all the time. You know, I very enjoy watch the way that the Vietnamese style. I like watching that a lot. I actually study, you know, back to the time when I was in my university. There's no such thing as esports. But you know, I think there are a lot of people just like me. We want to make it as a career. So we actually start learning the esports things from Korea, from StarCraft. They made a lot of like amazing TV show. We learn a lot from the Casper, learn how they make the TV shows and how they related to all the video games. So after watching them a lot, I think we can do that as well. Yeah, why are we like, I think we can be as great as they are, even like better than them. So I think for now, that's what we get, right? Some of the games, I think we're still trying to catch their step, but some of the games, I think we're already, you know, better than Korea, yes. You know, because most of my students, they are born after the millennium, and they are born after the year 2000, right? So for them, they never really watched any like RTS game, like StarCraft, Warcraft. They haven't been through that time before. They start playing games like League of Legends and Dota. They like to play like 5v5 game. I think they never get the chance to grab the essence of like a 1v1 game, like which is the original esports is about. So that's what I'm trying to bring in. I bring them some of the history of the esports, make them understand what is esports. It's not only about playing game. It's a career, and we actually make a lot of things. You see, now we have won the golden medal. Yeah, so I think we get to know a lot from playing video game, right? I think in Asian countries, our parents are the same. They are very competitive. They always worry about their kids, what they're gonna do in the future, and they're always trying to put out put out their kids' hobby when they think it's not useful in the future. Like even for now, can I say that? I mean, even for this time, although we are streaming some of the game, but still not all the game, right? So I think it's gonna take a lot of time for people to conquer, for people to transfer from learning what is esports. But I can understand it because now I'm 35 years old. I start to understand, like when my parents, they're so reluctant to accept esports. Now I get them. Yeah, it's gonna take them some time, but I think we would eventually convince them, make them understand what esports is about. Oh sure. You know what? I think most of the time from my generation, they start doing esports by, like, the reason why they want to do esports so much is because they're kind of good at playing the game as well, right? But that's where we realize that there's so much huge gap between the professional and just as a hobby, right? So we're playing for fun, not playing for the competition. So I think the sooner you understand that esports is not all about the professional player. I mean, there's very, very few people can finally become a professional player, can play as a professional level. I think most of my students, the very first lesson I would give them is, you guys are not here to study how to be a professional player. You guys are here to learn how to work in this industry, right? So that's how I would explain to them. I would say congratulations. Your kid gonna have a bright future. Wow. Yeah, I think, like, can you imagine how many of his friends gonna be so proud to have a pro as a friend? Yes, they're just like huge star. They're like the movie stars, like the TV star. It's the same thing, right? It's awesome, but still very, very hard career because very fierce competition. Xin chào, I'm LC, I'm from China, and I'm an esports teacher. I think it's so great to meet, in the future I think I want to meet more like Vietnamese young players, and I hope that maybe in the future we can have more and more communication about esports. And I definitely want to tell you guys that esports is not a bad thing. It's always it's positive. And we always fight till the last. And I think the Chinese player and the Vietnamese player, we are working for the same things. That's the most important thing. All right. So good luck and fight your passion about.